Hello and happiest of days to you folks. I hope you guys are having an absolutely amazing day today. One of the best you've ever had in your entire life. For you folks. And so for today on Wednesday, I like to do video game reviews, typically of older things. Sometimes I've done more recent stuff. Right, and that sort of thing too. Last week I posted my review of Planet Coaster 2 DLC, the Sorcery Pack. For you folks, and I've been playing that a lot. I just posted it. Let's play that later on today, so you'll check it out too. If you're interested in that, check it out too. But I thought it would be fun for me to head back a few years and knock out Planet Zoo as well. One of my favorite games. Actually, I prefer Planet Zoo 2 Planet Coaster. Just a heads up. And so I thought it would be fun for you folks to knock it out. So this is from the 5th of November from 2019. It's by Frontier 2. It was directed by Piers Jackson, and it was produced by Steve Wilkins. It was also designed by James Taylor, and the art here is by Marc Cox for you. And so I did beta test this too. It's great, love it lots. And then I also, because of how much I enjoyed the Planet Coaster 1, and that sort of a thing too. And I feel like Planet Coaster 1 feels like a sort of a good, but what you would expect from a theme park. I put about 100 hours into it, right, and that sort of a thing too. But I feel like this game sort of levels it up to the next level. Like it's like a big sort of push on what the traditional Zoo Tycoon would have looked like, right? Love it lots for those reasons. It's on Steam for $45 right now, and it's rated by fans there at a strong 91%, right? All up and in the buck. Metacritic has it at 81 out of 100, just a heads up. All right, so this is a sim for raising animals with you purchasing, raising, breeding, and then keeping them happy in a zoo with a bunch of different sort of places to keep them up, and that sort of thing. You also want to have to keep them up happy for folks with things to do, shelters, just places for them to live and to grow and to eat, and things to keep them bored. Keep them from being bored. They're called attractions. Right, you need to show to the animal care community how much you are, how good you are, and then once that happens in the game, you can unlock harder things like pandas to get in that sort of thing too. So basically, what happens is that if you're releasing things to the wild, sort of thing too, good stuff too, you'll actually get some different currency that you can use for that too. All right. So you also will research your animals here too. As after you've gotten them, you will upgrade different foods that are better for them, or as well as better amusements for them too. So one of the things I love here is just how deep and strong this is. For example, every creature in here is its own unique creature with its own personality. And that sort of a thing too. And it's not a personality that all of its species has, but it's just something that all of them have. It's specific to it. Also, they have their own stats. So one might be very, very strong at being pretty, and everybody sort of likes it, right? Also, kids will have a higher value too. They'll have more prestige too. So you'll typically want to be bringing in the kids too, right? It's great. I love it lots. Great stuff. 10 out of 10. So I think you'll enjoy this a lot for you folks. And then again, check it out. I try to do, like I mentioned before, older reviews today for you folks. Have you played Planet Zoo? Remember, I'm not trained, or professional critic. I'm just a fan, all right? So I'm coming to you from a place of just fandom too, right? So you can check it out there for YouTube. What did you think about it? Have you read it? Have you played it? Right? And that sort of thing too. Happy to sort of engage you with it, right? Whatever your thoughts are. Also on Saturday, I do reviews of older serials in the serial genres of movie and TV serials back from the pulp era, or Doctor Who from the 60s. And that sort of thing too, so you can check all that stuff. I just did the 1940 I just did something called, I think it's 46. It's called King of the Forest Rangers. So you can check it out too. On Monday, I do reviews of tabletop RPGs as well. Right now, I'm doing reviews of things in the BattleTech. I'm sorry, reviews in the X series in Dungeons and Dragons. But I've also done some war games too, tabletop too. So you can check that out too. And then the other 3 reviews a week I do of things that you're reading in science fiction, fantasy, and horror too. Right, all up and down the block for your folks. And so I'll go ahead. If hopefully one of those things, or just here on the video game reviews on Wednesday, or the Let's Plays, that's fine. If that's your interest, that's fine. No issue. Just do whatever you're interested in, right? No pressure. But yeah, and so if you like that stuff, then without pressure, please do all the YouTube stuff like the subscribe button, like button, all that stuff too. And then also, I guess you can tell from those various titles, that's the passion of this channel, right? It's all about finding these older things for you, right? It's even where its name comes from. And that's the worst thing about new books. That's a quote by a French philosopher, Jacques Joubert, says that the worst thing about them is that they keep us from reading the old stuff, right? And right here, one of the things that we're doing is in our passion for the new video games in this game, that have sometimes have forgotten that these things are standing on the shoulders of giants like Planet Zoo. So let's check out those giants, right? All up and down for you folks. There you are. I hope that I want to thank you so very, very much for just taking some time out of your day and investing it, right? And watching my video. Because we all have so many things that are happening in our lives, right? And we're pulled in so many different directions too, right? So if you spent this time with me, that's incredibly humbling. And I appreciate that so very, very much. So thanks again and have an amazing day.